You've built a career of over 15 or even 20 plus years. You have the degrees, you have the credentials, and you have the experience. Yet when you're applying to roles, you don't hear anything back. It's very puzzling. Or you hear that you are overqualified. What gives? If you've been asking yourself, why is my experience working against me? This video is for you. Most assume it's pure age bias. That certainly does exist. But the bigger blocker is how your experience looks from the outside. There are some silent assumptions that some employers may be thinking about when you have that level of experience. They'll think maybe you'll be too expensive, maybe you won't be able to adapt quickly to a new role in a new company, or maybe you'll end up leaving out of boredom. Perhaps they'll see that or think that you're overqualified and that means it's not going to be a long-term fit. All of this can be perceived through your resume, your LinkedIn profile, and how you show up in your interviews. And unfortunately, if you don't flip the script, the silence is going to continue. I'm Danielle Bradley. I'm a career coach. I work with mid-career professionals, with many of them experiencing this challenge. And last quarter, the majority of our clients who implemented our strategies were able to land interviews within 30 days of our work together. They were able to change how they position themselves. Same background, positioned completely differently. In this video, I'll walk you through 3 key areas that you need to fix. Number 1, how to actually get past the ATS filters. Number 2, how to package your experience so recruiters will see you as an asset, not a risk. Number 3, a 30-minute weekly system to uncover how you can access opportunities without spending all your time on job boards. But before we start, let me ask you this. When was the last time you took a serious look at your resume, but from the perspective of a hiring manager? And then ask yourself the question, would you hire you based on what you see there today? If your resume is reading like a biography and it doesn't feature a lot of results, it features mostly tasks, mostly items that you would see on a job description, it's not going to help you stand out, especially in today's marketplace. It's also going to be an issue if you've avoided optimizing your LinkedIn profile and really lining up networking opportunities. Let me ask you this, when was the last time you updated your LinkedIn headline to fit the actual role that you want in the future? So let's talk about how we fix this. How do we gain access to amazing opportunities when we have 15 to 20 plus years of experience? Number 1, you want to lead with results, not responsibilities. Make sure that your resume, your LinkedIn profile, your interview stories have real results and real impact that has happened because you worked at the company in the role that you were at. For example, you don't want to say that you managed a team of 10. You want to say you led a team of 10 to create cost savings of $2 million annually. See the difference? Ask yourself, what happened because I was there? Ali, one of our clients, was looking for a year before he started working with us. He was in finance, and once we worked together, we revamped his resume, his LinkedIn profile, and his interview stories, and he was able to land a role with a company that had previously rejected him with the documents that he had before our work together. Number 2 is you want to modernize your brand. That means having really clear bullet points and having a LinkedIn profile that is optimized for the role that you want, not just past titles. Our client Peter had 20 years in marketing. We modernized his documents, optimized his LinkedIn profile exactly for the type of role that he wanted, and that attracted opportunities to him. He was able to land a new role and actually got 2 job offers at the same time. Number 3, you want to narrow your focus in the job search. I often see people that really embark on a very broad job search. And I understand that because they want to gain access to so many different opportunities. However, it does end up taking more time to get hired when you do it this way. When you narrow your focus, when you're very clear on the type of role that you want and what you bring to the table for that type of role, you collapse the time that it takes to get hired. So ask yourself, what problem do I solve best? Number 4, you want to leverage your experience as a differentiator. Your years of experience are actually your edge, not a liability. So you can position yourself like the person who has solved this problem before. You can do it again, and you can do it faster. Our client Genevieve, who was in advertising, had suffered a layoff through an acquisition, and we helped her to position her amazing experience and her leadership experience. She was able to land a growth role as a director within just a few weeks of working together. Number 5, you want to replace mass applications with conversations. The reality is that most senior roles nowadays are not accessed through job boards, not even postings on LinkedIn. They're accessed through the hidden job market. This is where 70+% of roles are, perhaps even more so with senior roles. So instead of sending out 50+ applications per week, you want to carve out 30 minutes a week to build real connections, to nurture your network, grow your network, and have real conversations with people in your network that can help you tap into that hidden job market. That can mean reconnecting with an old colleague or a former manager. And it can mean asking your network to connect you with some new people that may be able to help you gain access to different opportunities. There's really never a downside to networking, and it doesn't have to take as much time as you think. And the reality is as well, when we have 15+ years of experience, we do have an advantage of having a larger network. Let's put it to our advantage. Number 6 is you want to update your interview stories. When you have lengthy stories that you're telling in an interview, you end up losing people. Attention spans are really short, even for hiring managers in an interview situation. So you want to make sure that you're able to tell your stories in a very impactful way that makes it very clear the type of results that you delivered. I recommend a SAR framework. So you want to tell the story of what the situation was, what actions you took, or it could be you as part of a team as well, and then what was the result, what was the actual outcome of what was done that benefited the company. So you can keep it short and value-based and with crystal clear clarity on what was delivered. Number 7 is you want to learn and be well-versed in the tools of today. It's no secret that AI has really evolved so quickly over the last couple of years. It's so important to stay current with new tools and new ways of doing things. So ask yourself, do I look current or do I look like I'm stuck in the past? And review your documents to make sure that you are appearing modern and up to speed with all the new technologies that could be used in your field. So your experience is not the reason why you're stuck. The way that it's presented really is the reason why you may be struggling to land interviews and offers. When you package your experience correctly, it becomes your edge. I have seen it time and time again with clients. If this resonated with you, type experience in the comments so that I know it hit home. And if you're ready to stop spinning your wheels and start landing interviews for roles that you're excited about, then book a call with us and we'll talk about exactly what that could look like for you. The link is in the description below. And subscribe here to this channel for more strategies on how to get hired in mid-career.